cement mixed. Same situation. Right now, just pretty much spreading this, trying to spread this evenly on the shower floor. And I will start working on the slope in just a moment. Right now I'm just adding about 2.5 inches all over, so I have enough to play with. We're getting closer to the shower drain, and what we do in this case, we have a whip holes. Whip holes are holes that are designed in the drain to help any extra water drain to the drain, so it won't stay in a pan. And what will be recommended will be, of course, to add some gravel, some small stones, to not get those whip holes stuck with mud. So what I'm doing, I have a small stones, so I'm putting them around the whip holes. We have 4 whip holes in this drain. So before actually getting with the mud around the drain, I'm putting these stones, and then I will gently put some mud on top of them to, of course, not move them from the location where they at right now. So I'm adding these stones to help have whip holes kind of exposed, so any water can eventually escape through the holes, through the whip holes. So you see right now the stones are covering 4 whip holes, the drain is in place, so I can slowly move forward with the rest of the work over here. Okay, so I'm at the point where I can slowly start playing with the slope. For that purpose, what I have this 24-inch level to kind of help me out. I don't have any mud forming devices because they are completely unnecessary. It's just a waste of money. They do not really help make the work more complicated. But pretty much what I'm trying to do is trying to make the surface flat nicely. So it's flat, and then I will be slowly working on the slope in a few seconds. I'm checking already how it progresses from the corners, from against the wall. Everything goes in good direction. Kind of slowly get this to the drain. Of course, we're not putting the mud evenly with the drain. The goal is to leave about 1/4 for the thickness of the tile. So recommended will be to check the thickness of the shower floor tile first before actually working with the mud. But this is also something that we can adjust later. It will be step B, second step. I'll show you this also when the time will come. this adjusted, I can slowly start playing with some final shaping of the slope and moving forward with this. Okay, so once I have the thickness, correct thickness against the wall and to the drain, I'll be pretty much removing any additional cement that of course is here and there to make this nice and even and flat. See, because the goal is to have a flat line, of course out of level, but flat all the way to the drain. So it's not bumpy, nicely slopes. So making sure that the slope progresses evenly to the drain. Here we have the lower section because we're getting very close to the drain, so we have a little bit lower, thinner cement against the wall in this location. I'm going to need more cement to put on that side before I will continue with that. I'll show you this in a few. But right now, pretty much, as you can see, this is our level. Here we have about a ½ inch of a difference on 2 feet of the pan. And this is how our bubble looks like. So it nicely slopes to the drain, and I'm slowly moving forward with that. We're getting to the half of the shower pan. We'll see how it goes in a few. Alright, so I have another bucket of cement. We have 2 more bags left. I have some extra in the garage, those might be needed. But yeah, so I have some extra cement already here, and I'm gonna slowly work on putting this here, and hopefully at this point I'll be able to finally finish the larger section of this pan. Having this lining, the cement going farther than the drain, will allow me to put level here, and with a circular move make nice and even flat slope to the drain. I'll show you this in a few seconds. Okay. Once again, be very gentle, not damage pen liner when working with the floor. That's the monkey. Pretty much all the way around the drain at this moment. Of course, we don't want any cement to get to the drain because it will cause some issues later. But yeah, so next step for me to slowly remove any extra cement that I have. Just place the mic there. Extra cement that I build up, so I'm keeping the my level, in this case straight edge, the way it should against the drain and against the wall to the thickness of the cement that I previously had marked. In this way we have nice and even slope. I have the shoulder level as well. I'm always ready to, in that part, will additionally help me out with the work. Yeah, so the goal, like I said, is to not have any lower spots in the pan, in the cement. This is why I have this longer edge, and any water that collects on top of the cement, I'm having those removed to the side. And this is how I'm forming cement, keeping still about a quarter of the difference against the drain for the thickness of the tile. Here against the wall, with the flat edge of the trowel, I'm kind of making nice even space, so it will allow me to run tiles all the way against the pen liner, because shower floor needs to be tiled first before tiling walls. Keep that in mind. So right now I'm pretty much through with the larger section of the floor. One last quick check. Everything is nicely sloping. There's no any bumps in the cement. So doing that way, using this longer straight edge, we have nice slope, even slope, not just flat and then just sloping just where the drain is. The goal is to have the floor of the shower nicely, gently going to the drain. Everything the way it should be. Okay. And here I'm using trowel with a nice smooth surface. So as you can see, this is our difference with the drain. This is about a quarter, 3/8 over here. And we're slowly getting to our 45-degree angle Still have a little bit to put. This is about 35 square foot pan, about 30 square feet of the shower floor, which is pretty decent in size. And another bucket. Before actually doing the final stage, I'm making sure that here I have everything finished, so there will be no return. Once I will put mud in the place where I'm standing right now, I won't be able to do any additional work here for the remaining part. I'm using this level. It's very handy. As you can see, I can put it pretty far, almost all the way against the wall if I have to, and it nicely gives me even floor, flat floor, not bumps, but nice flat floor that will of course help water draining faster. If the shower floor is nice and smooth, of course water will nicely travel, and the goal of course is for water to escape from the floor to the drain as quickly as it can. The standing water causes stains and some other small issues, grout discolorations. So pretty much this part will be finished over here. Another bucket. It's probably not the last one yet, but not too many left. Okay, now it's time for a drink and for cigarette. Those electric cigarettes, pretty good. Same situation, pretty much this point, slowly checking our slope so that the cement stays flat, starting from the corner to the edge of the level. I'm removing any additional cement that is not needed and is on the way. Here the pan is slightly thinner because the distance from the drain is also to the walls, it's shorter than against the wall. So this is another thing interesting. Okay. Probably the last bag needed. We have a little bit left over here. The most of the pen is done. As you can see, I have a space between the cement and the wallboard. If we sunk the wallboard, it eventually might catch some moisture, and this might cause grout to discolorate, some mold to appear. What else is common? The bottom roll of the tile, if there's any moisture behind it, change the color. If we're dealing with the white tiles, the bottom roll might look darker because of the moisture that is transferred from the pen to the wall. So I'm always leaving some spacing. This way there's no places where water can collect, and everything will nicely go all the way to this guy, drain. Some last cement already. Slowly shaping this right away, so any extra mortar I can put this hole that I still have over here. Still have some space over here. I'm putting some final cement against the shower curb. I have some water collecting in close to the drain that gets out from the cement. Just proves us that the floor nicely slopes. We can see all the marks how the small amounts of water travels to the drain. That gives us good idea that actually the pan is nicely sloped. All this water, of course, I will grab the sponge and I will remove before leaving this project. But right now, the final steps here to finish it to the shower curb.